Hi, my name is Otávio, and today me and my group are going to talk about Apple. But first, I will introduce the group members. I, Otávio, Gustavo, Liane, and Renis.
Hi, my name is Leane, and I'm going to talk about the story of the Apple company. Between 1976 and 1984, founding and incorporation. Apple was established on April 1, 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Were launched Apple I and Apple II, the first West Coast computer fitted were presented. Between 1984 and 1991, success with Macintosh. During this period, Steve Jobs left the company due to disagreements with the CEO, and the Macintosh was launched. Was Apple's first portable Macintosh computer. Between 1991 and 1997, decline and restructuring. In 1994, Apple allied with IBM and Motorola in the IAM Alliance. In 1996, Spindler was replaced by Gil Amelio as CEO, and 1997 he pursued Steve Jobs' current company for its operating system and to bring it back. Between 1997 and 2007, return to profitability, the golden age. In 1997, Jobs served as interim CEO and began rebuilding the company's product line. During the period, iTunes and macOS and MacBook Pro were launched, Apple's first laptop with an Intel microprocessor. Between 2007 and 2011, there was success with mobile devices, and iPhone announced to the world, and the Jobs resigned to CEO of Apple. Between 2011 and 2014, post-Steve Jobs era and Tim Cook's leadership. On October 5, 2011, Steve Jobs died, marking the end of an era for Apple. In 2012, Apple released the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 5. In the first quarter of 2014, Apple reported sales of 51 million iPhones and 26 million iPads, becoming quarterly sales record. And between 2040 and present, ready to change the world again. During this period, there was the inauguration of Apple Park, is the corporate headquarters of Apple Inc. And Apple ended 2019 with the highest quarterly revenue in this story. Since 2040, Apple works on an electric car. The company does not talk about the subject, but it is known that it maintains a division called Project Titan, responsible for the project.
Now I'm going to talk about Apple's corporate and business strategy and marketing strategies. Apple's corporate level strategy. The corporate level strategy of Apple is mainly innovation of the various products through the internal process. An example of this model is the iPod. The core competencies of Apple are its technology which is based on software and innovative designs. Apple's business strategy can be classified as product differentiation. Specifically, the multinational technology company differentiates its products and services on the basis of simple, yet attractive design and advanced functionality. Competitive advantage in the market strategy of Apple: superior technology products, brand equity, revenue over time, and a strong R&D that is research and development. Distribution in the market strategy of Apple. Apple has a very smart retailing setup. It has around 500 retail stores around the world. Brand value. When it comes to brand equity, Apple's managed to have one of the biggest in the world. In 2021, amidst the coronavirus pandemic, the tech giant managed to reach a market value of $2.4 trillion. Promotions in Apple's marketing strategy. Apple is one of the most stylish advertisers, as can be seen in any of their ads. Typically, you'll find Apple ads are clear and crispy in your messages. The background will be neutral and there will be a touch of color in the ad featuring the product, all done in a meticulous way to differentiate it.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the products and software that Apple has created since its foundation. In January 2007, Steve Jobs introduced the long-anticipated iPhone. The first generation iPhone was released on June 29, 2007. Mac. The Macintosh is a line of personal computers manufactured and marketed by the company Apple since January 1984. Example: iMac and MacBook. iPad. On January 27, 2010, Apple introduced iPad, which offers newspaper, e-books, photos, videos, music, word processing documents, and video games. Apple TV. The Apple TV is a digital media player and microconsole developed and sold by Apple. Apple Watch. The original Apple Watch smartwatch, as announced by Tim Cook on September 9, 2014, being introduced as a product with health and fitness tracking. It was released on April 24, 2015. Safari. Safari is a graphical web browser developed by Apple based on WebKit Engine. iTunes. iTunes is a media player, media library, internet radio broadcaster, and mobile device management application developed by Apple. iPods. The iPod is a line of portable media players and portable personal computers designed and marketed by Apple. The first model was released on October 23, 2001. macOS. macOS is a series of graphical operation systems developed and marketed by Apple since 2001. iOS. iOS, formerly iPhone OS, is a mobile operation system created and developed by Apple. iCloud. iCloud is a service and software of cloud storage system developed by Apple. The service offers users a way to store data such as documents, photos, and music on remote servers for download to iOS, Mac OS, and Windows devices. AirPods. The AirPods are Wireless headphones developed by Apple. The first generation was released in September 2016.
These are some of the services that Apple provides to your customers. Talking a little about each one, we have App Store. It's probably one of the biggest contributors to Apple's revenue. It provides a huge amount of free and paid apps exclusively for Apple devices. We have iCloud. Every single Apple customer who owns an iPhone, iPad, or Mac is an iCloud user because Apple gives 5 gigabytes of storage to all customers for free. But it also has paid plans, which elevates the disponible storage. Apple Music. Like Spotify, Apple Music is a streaming music service. And Apple Pay. Apple Pay is an on-the-fly payment system and digital wallet that enables users to make payments using Apple devices. iMessage is an instant messaging service developed that works exclusively on Apple platforms. And finally, Siri. Siri is a smart virtual assistant from Apple. It utilizes natural language processing to answer questions, make recommendations, and perform actions. Although on a company level, there is very less competition for Apple, on product levels, there is repetitive competition for each of its individual products. iPad faces competition from Samsung tablets. iPhone faces major competition from Android-based phones. MacBook is facing stiff competition from Dell, which also has superior products. In smartwatch scenery, Samsung also is one of the major competitors. Microsoft dominates with the Windows in operating systems area, among other fierce competitions that Apple faces. This slide shows to us research from 2017 compare the percentage of share market Apple has in counterpart or competitors. We can see the battle with the Samsung in smartphone industry, which also happens in the tablet industry, and the small percentage of the market in personal computers and mobile operating systems, while it easily dominates the smartwatch market.